Thank you all for all you did this year. Your commitment to make this work is unparalleled in the industry. I can go to that building 5.5 miles away and challenge any circuit in the sport that is represented over there and say that the camaraderie in this room is better than theirs. And not say it as a boast. I know that it's true, because I live it with you, and I'm proud to do it, and thank you for that. Give yourselves a round of applause. Amen, guys. We'll go through our classes tonight, honor our top 4 in each and every class, and then we have the 3 special awards that we will present at the end. That's the program? Okay. And then at the very end, also, we're going to get some remarks from our title sponsor, Hot Shot Secret, who will be back again next year. Thank you to them. We'll start with D&J Precision ET bracket class, finishing number 4 on the year. A guy who charged back up the standings late to try and make a show of it, it's Dustin Cantor. And the reason I want you guys to come up here is because I'm not just picking on any of you. Although I am going to do that, but it takes a team to make something like this happen. I want you guys to come up here and recognize who helps you make this happen.
I want to thank Greg and the whole ODSS crew for making this possible and giving us a place to race. Thank y'all.
Finishing 3rd in D&J Precision ET bracket, a rookie that showed a lot of consistency and a lack of fear when the chips were down, Emily Anstead.
I'd just like to thank everybody that's helped me get this far. It's been a lot of hands and a lot of help, so just everyone knows who they are.
Runner-up in ET bracket is a guy who was ultra consistent. He missed one race. I bet he wonders whether or not what would have happened in the season had he made it to Rudy's. Ken Phillips.
Yeah, it's already big enough.
Since I got you guys all here, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. No, realistically, obviously the companies that are in here, we all support. Hot Shots, Air Dog, Fleece, Drew, thanks for putting the class on. I'm pretty passionate about ET. We are the entry level. Everybody's a beginner. This is where you start. We really got to put a focus on getting more asses in the seats, more people in the lanes. I appreciate you guys. This is all family. Everybody would help everybody else out. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. ODSS. The guy who's really consistent in his performance, and it showed again this year. Your champion in D&J Precision ET bracket, Nick Morris.
Hey, before Nick jumps on here, we just wanted to throw a little extra gift in this year, and I will say that it was completely motivated by Nick here. He pushed me really hard to the point where I had to tell him we didn't get jackets done in time. And my staff in the booth, I think, leaked it today, so I think he found out. So we're happy to present champion jackets to all this year's winners, and Nick, this is your first one.
All right. So I actually won. Yeah. Man, what a great year we've had. I guess I'll just go ahead and thank my sponsors now so I don't forget you. Air Dog, Hot Shot Secret, S&S Diesel, Motorsports, and Mark at MTKB Racing. I think as a team we absolutely killed it. Carter, which was a rookie, ended up his first year winning the ET class at Wagler's in the fall. I definitely want to thank Greg, Ralph for keeping us a decent track, and Charles. I don't know how you keep all of us racers straight, but you literally know everything about all of us, and it truly is a blessing. I'm sure I've definitely forgot some of you guys that have helped me along the way, but it truly does take a team to get up here, and I definitely look forward to racing with you guys all next year.
Our next class, South Bend Clutch 770. Our
fourth place finisher, had 1 win on the year, and he bounced back from some mid-season round 1 exits to make it interesting. Emmanuel Yoder.
I want to thank my brothers for always tagging along and making this possible, and Greg and everybody else in the series that do a lot of hard work to make it possible. And had a little mid-season fumbles, but hopefully next year get back at it.
Pushing the third spot for the year in 770. They won ET, but he winds up third in 770. It's Nick Morris.
No, I want to take this time to talk about a racer that I don't know if I'll ever find somebody that I can race against. And it doesn't matter if we win or lose. We can both cut 050s on the tree. And at the end, I think there's been a couple pictures of him running a 7700 and I run a 7701. And neither one of us know who's going to win. And it doesn't matter. There's never been a middle finger or anything. It's always a thumbs up. I just want to truly congratulate Ryan on a lot of his success. I know both of us are growing up, both of us are having kids. I don't know how many years we're going to be able to run the circuit fully like we have been the last 8 or so years, but I do want to congratulate him on just an awesome career. I don't really know what else to say.
The runner-up in South Bend Clutch 770 this year came out, well, I can't say he came out of nowhere. He's a guy who's been around for a long time. He's done a lot of things, but it was a breakout season for him, getting his first 2 wins on the year. It was a breakout year for Dustin Minter.
Charles said, I've been doing this for quite a while, mostly with racing at Rudy's, and in the states that touch North Carolina, I started to branch out and go to those. This year I started off with second place at Rudy's, so I said, let's try to make a run for the points. Screwed things up at UCC, so then I decided not to go to Beach Bend. We had a family vacation planned, and had plans to go to Tennessee, but didn't plan to come back up here to Indiana 2 more times. And won Tennessee and said, well, I guess I'm back in it. Let me get back. About all I can say. This is the best organization I've raced with. Thanks to Greg for continuing to put it on and put up with all of us. And thanks to my sponsors, Hot Shots and SNS. Both of them have been a huge help this year. That's about it.
Our champion for South Bend Clutch 770, Nick Morris already said it all. Please welcome the professor, Ryan Riddle.
Let's give another round of applause for Greg and Charles. On race day, if it wasn't for you guys, I know we give you a lot of flack, and that's a hot. Right. Yeah, 16 trucks, right? I know that we put you through a lot, but man, we could not do this without you guys. We've said enough. The amount of work you put in to know all of our names, know our background, know our history through the season. It really means a lot to us. I know that we're not exactly the show in an ET or a 770 class, but it really makes us...
Yes, you are. Don't buy that for a second. Yes, you are. Because this is what the sport's founded on. This is the future of it. This is where guys learn. You don't show up day one and start driving a dragster. Don't discount yourself. I don't want to hear that. Yes, you are.
And I'll be honest, guys, this is the 6th time I've been up here, and these trophies do mean a lot, but I was said in the Racers chat, when I'm long and gone, it's not the trophies, it's not the class wins that mean a lot to me. It's someone in the Racers chat said, hey, Ryan Riddle's one of the nicest guys out there. Nick's reflected it here tonight. That's what sticks with me. And I hope I can reflect that to everybody and have that appearance. And just as we all do and we respect each other, the video said it, Diesel is family. And I just appreciate the hell out of everybody. So thanks a lot. Thanks to all the sponsors, Firepunk, Hot Shot Secret, Air Dog, Extra G Performance. Everyone has helped keep me going, D&J Performance. I couldn't do it without you guys. So I hope everyone has a great evening.
Third and 670. Next class that we're going to talk about a guy who's been around this series for as long as I've been a part of it. Been saying his name quite frequently. Finally got a breakout win this year. Avery Meisig. Glad to see you do it. maybe the internet didn't quite get to Nebraska yet, he doesn't know. Finishing in third in Thoroughbred 670 with 2 wins on the year, a truck that has plenty of history in this sport. He marched through the standings after missing the first 2 races of the year, Ethan Hodge. No internet, 12 valve things. Finishing runner-up in the category with 1 win on the year after a first round exit at the fall finals. He probably wonders what could have happened. Caleb Brown.
Just want to say thank you to everybody. Had an awesome year. Can't wait to do it again next year.
The champion in 670 is a guy who's quiet, consistent, and always right there when it's all done. Your champion for 670 with 1 win on the year, Landon Miller.
I just want to thank everybody involved to make this possible. It's been said multiple times this evening. I can't reiterate it enough. It's going to a race event. I feel like it's going to another family. I mean, I have family outside my own family, and that's awesome, just being able to take our helmets off and have a good evening, spending time with each other and enjoying each other's company. Thanks to everybody, thanks to my wife, Emily. She also has managed to take the seat away from me this year, so maybe we'll see some of her some more next year. But thanks to sponsors, Firepunk, Drew, D&J, Exergy, Air Dog. They helped me out this year. Thank you.
The Firepunk Outlaw 590, and our 4th place finisher came in as a rookie, brand new truck, unproven platform, Mitchell Wickland.
As he said, it was my first year racing. Everybody told me, go in, run 670, run 770. Didn't listen, spent a bunch of money, and went straight to 590. And me personally I think it's the best class. You can hate on me for that, whatever. But what can I say? It's just a great group of guys, everybody here. Thank you, Greg, and everybody for, putting everything on and all that stuff. And we'll be back next year. Big shout out to Maverick Diesel. Paul pushed me to do this. I didn't want to. Paul was pretty much like, you're gonna do it. I was like, whatever. And so, big shout out to him, Melanie, my wife, Flux Diesel. Thank you all of them. But yeah, thanks guys.
Finishing third in the category, a guy who came out swinging for the fences, 2 wins to start the season, and tried to hang on the onslaught of the young men who were chasing him, Jerry Perry.
I wasn't prepared for this speech. I didn't know we were doing this, but just want to thank everybody. The friendships that I've made this year was just incredible. I just enjoyed every bit of it. So I want to thank Maverick Diesel, Hot Shot Secret, Tracy Kelly, and just thank you.
Runner-up in the class this year had 1 win on the year, and there's a reason that this truck bears the vehicle number 590X, because he puts up and he shows it. Came in number 2 this year, Brett Marcone.
Thought I was going to get out of giving a speech this year since Mark beat me. Thank you to the ODSS crew for putting on great events every month. My wife Lauren, Nathan Phillips, and Logan. Without them guys traveling with me and helping me on the weekends and in the evenings, and I wouldn't be able to do it. So really appreciate them guys. With everybody coming into 590 and with how tough it was this year, it gives us something to look forward to and work for next year. So, but yep, thanks everybody.
Our champion Outlaw 590 was a rookie in this category for this year. 3 straight wins down the stretch, and it was hard won. Your champion and Firepunk Outlaw 590, Mark Rogie.
All right, well, I wasn't really prepared for this at all. I found out this morning that I was going to have to talk up here. So I just wanted to thank Fleece Performance. They built a motor for that truck that's gone hundreds and hundreds of passes without any, that motor has no blow-by, no issues. S&S Diesel, Hot Shot Secret especially. Kyle, he's a huge help. The Outlaw Diesel series, it's an awesome series. I've enjoyed it a lot, and we're definitely going to be doing the entire series this year coming up. So thank you, everybody.
Air Pro Street, our 4th place finisher, maybe didn't have the season he wanted to have with the truck this year. He had something more in store. Michael Dalton finishes number 4.
So, thank you for the participation award that we got here tonight. Obviously this season we weren't really focused on what was going on in Pro Street. We were focused on some other things going on with the new truck. To everybody out here, you guys are awesome. Hey, think about this. This is the diesel industry. There's other organizations that are competing with us. Do you think there's a crowd like this showing up to race? I don't think so. I think you guys are awesome. You're the real winners tonight. And I'm just proud to be a little part of it. That's really what it comes down to. Thank you all for coming out and being a part of this great organization. That's it.
Finishing 3rd spot in Air Pro Street is a guy who battles hard. He works hard, does a lot at the racetrack, and he makes things happen. The only thing in the world that I trust more to make things happen than him is his engine diaper, Austin Denning.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry we started doing this. Hey, it was a fun year. We'll be back next year. And, sorry, pro dragster guys. Now you guys gotta go after me. I'll try to do better.
Finishing number 2 in Air Pro Street, a guy who lived a life of a racer, a sled puller, Travis Trent, his runner-up.
Don't really know what to say, but thank you to all my sponsors. I went second a bunch of times at the finals with Justin. I just could never do it. So I'm going to try for next year, and we'll see what happens. Thanks again to all my sponsors, my friends, and everybody that goes to the races with me. Thank you.
Once in a while in sports, the stars align, and you create the perfect season. Pro Street champion, Justin Ziegler.
Well, I never believed this would be possible. Everybody in this room, you guys played a part in it. Everybody, thank you. All my sponsors, you guys, we couldn't even dream of this. Thank you.
Something's Pro Modified. This class, more than probably any other, at least to start the year, began with a lot of promise. There was new cars coming, a lot of speculation. The 4th place finishing car is a unique one. They're trying stuff that really is a blank sheet of paper and no one else has ever done with a diesel engine in front of the driveline that supports it. The Firepunk team, Larson Miller finishes number 4 with a stout potential piece.
Thanks, Charles and Greg and Kyle, everything you do for the series. All the new competition coming in and new cars coming into the class. I'm really excited for next year. I can't wait. Let's go.
Number 3 is Circles Pro Mod, Austin Deutsch.
Not much for words, but I genuinely couldn't do this without the people behind me. I have a phenomenal crew, phenomenal family, phenomenal friends, and because of the people around me, I'm able to do things that I wouldn't do by myself. Truly, could not do it without them. So, support them.
Nathaniel Long is your runner-up in Pro Modified.
I guess I want to say thank you to all the people and companies that support us this year. That's about it. Thank you.
Your champion this year on the strength of 3 wins in his 63 split window Corvette, Johnny Gilbert.
If you'd have told me we would end up where we're at right now, at the end of last year, I might not have believed it. But got a hell of a crew. And these guys, they don't give up and they don't quit. It's out of control. And just like Charles said, all you ET bracket guys, really, 770, that's where I started. That's the show, man. But no, definitely want to thank the sponsors. Hot Shot, Secret Man, Kyle. You guys are something else, man. They got everybody's back in this room. And don't you believe they wouldn't do it. So thanks, everybody. Definitely want to thank JKC Trucking. I want to thank RPM Customs. And definitely Regular Competition Engines. We beat the crap out of that thing. And it is still rocking and rolling. So thanks, everybody.
This class probably started, maybe we kind of thought how it was going to go to start the season, but what a surprise and what a shock I think 2024 is going to be for the dragster category. Getting a win with the car this year and finishing 4th in points, Paul Vasco.
So many people to thank, I won't get everyone, but first and foremost, I need to thank my wife, who made the trip with me, and my family that continues to support me with my crazy obsessions. And even when I'm losing faith in myself, they still have faith in me. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, and also thank you to everyone that puts on these events. These do not happen by accident, and there's a lot of time that goes into it, and I'm so thankful for everyone that puts in the time and effort. So thank you all very much. 2024 is going to be wild for many of us. Actually, I'm sorry, all of us. And I'm looking forward to what next year holds. So everyone, have a good evening. Thank you.
Finishing 3rd in the category, this is going to be kind of awkward, but the passing of the torch of the Michael Dalton won the Turbo 400 award now goes to Jared Jones.
Well, let me think here. We're going to stick with the clutch, so that's out of the bag there. But we're going to go to like a slipper style this year, I think. So Mike, Maddie, Paul, it's going to be a wild one. It's coming. So it's going to be good. We got CO2 with us this year coming up in 2024. So they're going to put all of us out there on the big platform. So they've done a lot with some big names, so we know they can get us out there. So that's all I got for you. We're gonna make some horsepower, so that's what's coming. I'll see you guys.
A runner-up in the category of Pro Dragster, the record holder, Michael Cordova.
Car did real good. I'm not much for speeches, but I think these people deserve a thank you. My wife, Lauren, she can't be here tonight, but big thanks to her. Greg Alvarella, always behind me. Big thanks to SNS, wherever you guys are. There you are. Fleece, Freedom, Wrenchworks, Hammer Tech, Shy Diesel, Powder Up Coatings, Stainless, Amsoil, and 1X Precision. So, thanks everybody.
Your champion is Matty Graves.
I'm short. If you were here last year, you probably remember me making the smart comment that I'm done being second. And we meant that. It did not come easy at all. If you were in Kentucky, you just saw how bad it went and how quickly it went bad. But when you have people behind you that believe in you and the companies that support you, you find it in you to never give up, no matter how bad it gets. You know, we reset that diesel record last November, and we figured out that we had the crew, we had the companies, we had the team to go out there and run for a championship, and we did it. And there were days where we sat back and thought, how bad do we want to do this? And we just regrouped, we found it in us, and we did it, so thank you.
Two special awards to present tonight. The first one that we're going to offer up to you is the Rookie of the Year. And this was a thing that was put out as a vote for you guys to participate in. So any of these honorees is somebody that you guys have collectively chosen to earn this award. For Rookie of the Year, it's a guy who won a championship this year and earned it to be Rookie of the Year by beating some very tough guys. A lot of them are deserving, but there can be only one, and it's Mark Roach.
Well, I already gave a speech, so I'm not going to say much more, but for Rookie of the Year, it means a lot actually, because the beginning of the season, like I said earlier, didn't start off too well, and then we were able to get it together, and then did real well for the last 3 races of the season, and then hopefully next year, we'll see what we can do for all of them, so thank you very much.
For the Hard Luck Award for 2023, I thought my nomination of left side retaining walls was pretty valid, but apparently you didn't. But that's okay, because the guy who got it, for his engine platform, he reset the record, and then in an unfortunate situation, lost it all. A Hard Luck Award winner this year is Zach Pierce.
Obviously, I don't think this is an award anybody necessarily wants to earn. However, I'm so glad to be here. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the man upstairs, but also like to thank the people that helped make that happen before the catastrophe. Nathaniel, Noah, Sam, and then my guys at home, and any of the companies that support us. And glad to still be here. Thank you.
Last one, and then we actually get on practice trade. I know you're waiting to do that. But for lifetime achievement, you really have to devote a lifetime to elevating an industry, and it doesn't necessarily just mean ODSS. In some respects, we're a byproduct of what the broader diesel world is. It doesn't just mean racing. It means what's available for a street truck to make it more reliable, to make it behave, to improve its performance, to be a model citizen of how to conduct oneself, how to conduct a business, how to share with others, and restock the pond of people who are going to come behind you and run this industry into the future. Our honoree tonight is a man who has done all that at the very highest levels. He's participated in events far and wide, Diesel Power Challenge, Ultimate Call-Out Challenge, winning races and championships with ODSS, and driving forward with his company the success of a bunch more people in this room. And on the rare occasion, he still does get out of the crew chief role and gets in the driver's seat. I'm in danger of losing $100 to him for a perfect 000 light, because he can do it, still. Your Lifetime Achievement Award winner tonight is Levon Miller.
A Lifetime Achievement Award. When I think of that, I think of somebody that is a lot older than I am. But I'm going to be 40 next year, so I guess I'm halfway there. But honestly, this reward is not just for me, it's for all those that have supported me and inspired me throughout the years. I'm just extremely grateful for all the opportunities that I've been given. And I look forward to a lifetime of more learning, growing, and making a positive impact.